Hey, what's up you guys? This is Stiger from Jackson Kayak. Today I'm going to be talking about one of the up-and-coming products in the kayak fishing industry, the Kayak Kaddy. Whether it's rod storage, gear storage for camping, or a GoPro platform, the Kayak Kaddy can be used for all types of applications, and we're going to discuss each one of those today. So let's take a look. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice about the Kayak Kaddy is there's options all over the deck of this caddy, whether it's gear track or whether it's a mighty mount, of places that you can mount things like ram balls, things like rod holders, or things like your GoPro. And let's look at some of that right now. What you do is you take one of the ram screw balls here, whether it's the inch or whether it's the 1.5 inches, literally slide it into the track, tighten it up, and then if you want to put your rod holder on there, it's as simple as that. The second part of this that you can do is you can take a mighty mount, a Yak Attack mighty mount, and you would open the hatch up and you secure the mighty mount right where the logo for Kayak Kaddy is. It's like a little cup holder type indent here. You take the 1 inch or the 1.5 inch, I have the 1 inch here, the screw ball, you tighten it into the mighty mount, so it's very, very secure. That thing's not going to move at all. And what I like to do on this one is I take my GoPro, and there's different kits that you can buy from Ram. This just came in a kit, you can look right online, and I just attach it right onto the mighty mount. So let's look at some of these options of which we can mount, whether it's rods, whether it's a Versatility pole, or whether it's some other accessories that we want to put onto the caddy. So the first thing that I'd always like to do is carry an assault paddle with me. These things can come in handy definitely on the river. They can come in handy on the lake for fine adjustments, and boom, goes right into the ram rod holder there. Okay, second thing I can put on here is a Yak Attack Versatility pole. Very, very easy to slide it right onto the gear track that I've already installed. Second thing, right there. Very, very effective way to light and stay safe, and it stays out of your way, and that's the big positive. Then, just taking the rods here, putting them right into the rod holders. Once again, they're out of my way, especially if I want to carry several rods in a tournament situation. Very, very easy to do that. So one of the applications that I've already mentioned is the fact that the Kayak Kaddy can be a GoPro platform to get some awesome footage of you while you're on the water. But you might say, you know, what good does it do if it's sitting beside me and behind me the entire time? That's not getting really good shots. Well, here's how I counter that. You just send that away, just like that, and then you drop the anchor ball, and now all of a sudden you've got a new perspective for your video on the water. Very, very cool. One of the things that I talked about earlier was the versatility of the Kayak Kaddy, and one of those applications is for camping. I really enjoy taking the caddy out to go camping on the river, especially on some of those sandbars out in the middle of these Ohio rivers that exist. It's really, really fun. But let's look at all the storage the caddy actually has, because it almost surprises you how much is actually in here. There's so much room. I mean, you can see my arm is all the way up to my elbow and past my elbow to my bicep on both sides here. And you can see how deep it is, you know, about elbow deep as well. And so all kinds of room to put my camping gear in when I'm gonna go hit the trails. So my sleeping bag obviously easily fits in the caddy. I always just slide it right back to the back here. You can't even see it, like it's not even there. Take my tent, little 2-man, 1-man kind of tent here. Fits right in there, no problem at all. I still got another 2/3 of the caddy. Take my day pack here. Got my toothbrush, and I got my toothpaste ready to go, just in case, I suppose. But just slide that right on in there. And what you'll notice here is that I still have a lot of room for other things. Like if I wanted to take some extra food or gear or beverage with me, I got all kinds of room still in here to do that. Okay, so before hitting the water, we need to actually attach a ram ball onto the front of the Kayak Kaddy so that the Kayak Kaddy can use one of these types of kits right here with a double socket arm from Ram, and it can attach to the back of your kayak. So let's check out and see how this works. I use the 1.5" adapter here, and I simply slide it onto the Kayak Kaddy, onto the ram ball. Okay, now the Kayak Kaddy, it's ready to go. I'm going to tighten this down very tight onto the caddy. Now, what I like to use is the Ram Tough Claw here. Now, the Ram Tough Claw is going to allow me to basically put the Kayak Kaddy on any boat that I want to put it onto. And that's how I attach it onto the back of my kayak. With all that said, let's hit the water and catch some fish.